Hey guys, me again. I want to get a little, well, a whole lot personal with you guys. I want to make this video about teen pregnancies. I know you see them everywhere, but this one really hits close to home for me. I was not a teen mother. I didn't have my daughter until 2 years ago, and I'm 25 right now. But my sister got pregnant at the age of 15. I'm going to try really hard not to get emotional on you guys. She got pregnant at the age of 15. It was by an older man. I know that really has nothing to do with it, but that's a whole nother video. um, I'm not going to say any names because I'm not going to air out her dirty laundry and rat her name out and everybody hate on her or anything, because it's nothing like that. I want to basically spread her story and give you an inside view on things. I know you watch Teen Mom, but they don't show you everything. They really don't. They record and then they decide what should be put on TV for you to see. They don't tell you everything. Sister was 15 when she got pregnant, I believe. But she and everyone else tries to say 16 because it's really close, and I think that it's really close. So nobody knows for sure, but I really do believe she was 15. She had a life with this man. She moved from South Carolina to Florida with him and lived with him. She had a life with him. She had already dropped out of school, so school wasn't an issue. She didn't have a job, so that wasn't an issue either. She had to grow up really fast. When you have a child and you choose to keep it, you grow up. If you do that, you have to. You cannot be a child anymore, no matter how old you are. 13, 10, 12, you cannot be a kid. You have to take care of your responsibilities. So she grew up, and she did, I believe she did live some of her teenage life. When she was 13, 12, 13, 14, she was kind of out there. But she had to stop when she got pregnant and had her kid. I could tell there were some things bothering her for a while now. And my sister's not the type of person who really wants to talk about her problems a whole lot. She gets emotional and she doesn't want to deal with it. So she really doesn't talk to people about what's going on. Me, on the other hand, I'll tell you in a heartbeat that I'm upset, and I'll tell you why. She really hasn't been taking care of my niece here lately. My sister lives with my mom now, and has nothing to do with the father. The father, he's out. Well, my mother's been the one giving her baths, changing her diapers, watching her all the time, and I could tell there was something going on. But you don't want to tell your sister that she's not being a very good parent. You just don't want to do that, especially when you're so close like we were. One thing I want to tell you guys is, no matter how afraid you are that if you tell someone the truth, because it's going to hurt, that they're going to be mad at you and want nothing to do with you for a while, don't care. Don't care at all. You tell them the truth, because it could save a lot of problems and a lot of drama. You tell them how you feel. If they're being a bad parent, tell them flat out. You don't want to hurt their feelings. You love them. You don't want to lose them, but you need to let them see what they're doing wrong so they can better themselves and everything else. I did not do that because I didn't want my sister to hate me and think that I was being, a bitch, basically. She, today at the party, my sister doesn't want to tell me all the bad things because she knows I'm going to basically lecture her on what she needs to do. She didn't want to tell me what was bothering her, but she finally did. And when she did, I realized why she didn't want to say anything. She was thinking about letting my dad and stepmom have my niece. Now, Normally this would not be a problem for me, them taking care of my niece, because they are really good people, and I know my dad's a good parent because of course that's my dad, and I know that my stepmom's a good parent because she raised two wonderful children already. The only problem is that they live 2 hours away from me, and when my sister had my niece, she was literally 2 minutes away from my house. I could walk to her house in like 30 minutes. um well, I was upset with her, but I couldn't tell her how I felt about it because we got interrupted during our conversation, and I was quite upset about it. And I told her that, sorry, that's my cat. I told her that I wanted her. I will take care of her. I take good care of my daughter. She has everything she needs, everything she wants. She does pageants. We put her in pageants and things like that. We're not hurting. We could take her, and she didn't want that. That kind of hurt my feelings too. But it would have taken away from Emma, because then Emma would have to split everything. But when family goes through something like this, you make it work no matter what. Um, my mom wanted to just keep her, and my sister said no because Natalia would still be there. So basically, the only good thing was send her to Florida with her deadbeat father, or let my dad have her 2 hours away in Columbia. Florida is like 8 hours where her father stays. So my dad left to take everyone home, and my stepmom stayed here. And then when my dad came back, he had nap. My sister decided that she wanted to go ahead and give her up. Now, first of all, the moral, what I'm trying to say here is a lot of people do go through it. And I used to be one of those people who would bash teen moms that gave up their children. And now here I am. And I'm going through it because of my sister. Nobody's perfect, I know this. And you can't really judge someone unless you've walked a mile in their shoes, because now I look differently, and I will never talk bad about another teen mom again because they have family. And even though a teen mom might not be a really good person, their family doesn't want to hear what you have to say because it's already hard enough on them. Don't do it. If you cannot raise your children, do not have them. There are so many, like my best friend, so many people who try so hard to have kids, and it's not happening for them. They just can't do it. Or they do get pregnant and can't keep it. Something happens during the pregnancy that it makes me sick to know that somebody has a beautiful, healthy child and they just give it up so easily. I don't hate my sister for what she did tonight, but I don't know when I'm going to be able to see her again. I don't want to say something that I'm going to regret. But you have to think about how other people feel also if you go out and you have a child, because that child doesn't just affect your life, it affects everyone else's that's around. I just don't understand how a mother can spend 2 years with a child and give it up. I just don't. It seems like a lot of teens are getting pregnant here lately, and having a mom is a wonderful thing, so I do see why they want to. But you have your whole life ahead of you, and you don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to, if you are not ready to give up your life, which if you're 15, 16, you're not. If you're not ready to give up your life and live your life for another human being, don't do it, because it's going to affect everyone, not just you. Um, I'm going to have to put up another video because this one's already past time limit. So go to part 2.